My lighting is not good right now. Sorry about that. How's that? I feel like that's better. Yeah, that's better. Hello. Hey everyone, it's Arjun back with another video. Today we're going to be playing some Madden. As you can see, my lighting's trash. Let me fix it. My lighting though. There, is that better? Please tell me that's working. Yeah, it's better. It's better than before. Okay, so anyways, now we're going to be playing some Madden. I started a franchise career. I'm playing as the Seahawks. My last video was Snip. It was, I think, a sniper battle. I cannot remember on Fortnite. I legit can't even remember. But like,
kick off your week by installing your game plan.
That scared me so bad. So first I'm gonna scout.
Here are all the players that will appear in the upcoming draft. Select a player to learn more.
Do not get. Okay, there.
Select to scout this player and each skill unlock will unlock this player's true skill rank. You just found a diamond in the rough.
Yeah, that was a diamond in the rough. Yeah, I think they're all rough. That's my YouTube video right now. Why? Why would I do that? Oh my god. 76 thingy is still available. Yeah, so got an early first rounder. Oh my god, it's totally my early first round. Oh my god, I don't even have enough points. That's perfect. Perfect. So I'll start it up. 2 wins against 2 wins. I play 2 games off camera. I might play some games off camera. I just like playing sometimes early in the morning. Wait, what field am I playing at? CenturyLink, or I'm playing at the Titans field. Oh, I clicked. Yeah. I'm getting FaceTime right now. Worst timing, people. I'm doing a YouTube video, by the way. Look, everybody, it's this guy.
Dude, look at the video I sent you.
Huh?
Look at the video I sent you.
You mean the TikTok one?
Yeah.
I already watched it.
Yeah.
I watched that on YouTube like 100 years ago. That's obviously fake.
Yeah, but it's his. By his TikTok.
Wait, that's Marshmallow's TikTok?
Yeah.
I know, Marshmallow did that. Marshmallow gets 100 people to put on his mask just so they think it's them. Yeah.
You know Ninja, right?
Yep.
He went on this show that's like masked singers, and they like make famous people go and sing, right, with the random mask, and Ninja was on it. He sang Old Town Road.
Oh my god. So guess what?
And
Guess what, Thorn?
Yo, 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 and yo.
What was I about to say? You made me forget what I was about to say.
What?
Oh yeah, they can hear you now.
Cool. I'm gonna play with you.
I'm playing Madden.
Okay.
I'll play in a couple of minutes.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Buddy, you want my bra?
Huh?
You want my bra?
Yeah, after I said.
You know what's funny?
What?
I think me...
You know what's funny, Thorn? You know what's funny?
What?
Bye.
Don't hang up!
Why?
I want to tell you something. Me, Rajan, and I think Arjun, and I think Vanna Didi all have Mario Kart on their phone.
Really?
Yeah.
You guys are all playing?
No?
Oh.
It's my mommy.
Yeah. Okay, bye.
Okay, bye.
Alright, let's get. He FaceTimes me every time I'm doing a every time I'm making a YouTube video, he FaceTimes. Don't be not trying to show off my new Axeman hoodie. I play for the Axemen. I play football. Axemen, baby. It's George Axman. I play for them. This is gonna be a good matchup. Yeah, this is gonna be a good matchup. Yep. I'm just stretching. Yeah, just stretching, baby. I'm just stretching. Yep. Yeah, I was just stretching. Yeah, I was just.
Hello, everyone. I'm Larry Ridley, and you're tuned in to Madden 18 on EA Sports. It's hard to imagine this not being a fun game to watch. It's the Seahawks going up against the Titans.
32, baby.
For the call, let's send you out to the broadcast booth, where we'll join our commentators, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Hey, let's go. Let's go.
It's the first weekend of autumn, and the NFL is in full swing as off we go on EA Sports. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
I got kicked, but I got a good play.
So out come the Seahawks now for their first possession. Russell Wilson leading them out there, 6-year quarterback who finished his college ball, of course, as a Wisconsin Badger.
And what a game he is coming off of.
Oh, unbelievable.
Absolutely. And you know how much I love the history of the game. He broke a record held by the Dutchman,
Norm Van Brockman,
right? You got to go all the way back to 1951, and he threw for 554 yards in that game. Later, won a championship as a quarterback of the Philadelphia Eagles in 1960.
And now that's caught inside the 20. And he's going to get into the end zone. So the fake spike works, and they score. A big play there with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Seahawks have taken a first quarter lead.
First play. Oh, good shot.
And they'll get set here looking for the two-point conversion. From the shotgun, Wilson. That's caught. And it's very quickly 8-0. So they get in for the opening drive, score, and they go for two. They kept the kicker lonesome over there. They said, we don't need you this time.
Kickers? Who needs kickers for PATs?
Nice now.
We want them for field goals, not for PATs. They went for two and got it. It's a new tone setter for this team.
I'm gonna go for a squib. Let's go.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Not a good kick.
This is fielded at the chalk of the 10. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by their third-year QB out of Oregon, Marcus Mariota.
And you and I both know that any win is a good win, and that's what they did last week. But there's also plenty for him to work on in his game, wasn't there?
Yeah.
2 touchdowns, an interception. Yeah, you know, he wants to increase that a little bit in terms of ratio. But first and foremost, they did win the game.
They go play action here on first down. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Atama Rubin breaking through to get him for a loss of 7. I was waiting for them to get there first because the momentum they carried from last week, unbelievable. They had a snowman.
Hold up.
For help. Tight end has to stay in. If you use a fullback, keep him in. Make sure you have extra people to try and keep. Didn't work on that play.
Now here's the first carry for DeMarco Murray. Murray fighting, lost the football. And they're going to be set up in the red zone at the 15. He's going to have to shake out the cobwebs first time he touches the football, and he drops it on the ground.
So many times we talk about quarterbacks and taking care of them early to get them in the flow with safe throws, right? But with a runner, there is no such thing as a safe run, right? Right out of the gate, you're going to be in some traffic. You got to take care of the ball, and he didn't do that.
They'll run for the first time with Lacey. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Kenny Lacey, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Seahawks find a way to stretch their lead. And on his way to the end zone, shedding the tackle, he would not be denied.
That's what's called finishing the run. Making sure you power your way through. One-on-one tackle. No running back wants to go to the bench and say, I got stopped just short.
Out of the gun, here's Wilson. And the conversion good. He's got it. So the lead swells to 16-0. So 2 successful two-point tries now for them.
And you know what it does? It gives you a boost, a huge one for your team because, hey, you're dominating them now. They can't stop you either scoring touchdowns or two-point conversions. But how about the defense? You don't know what to do at this stage. You can't stop them in any direction.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Guys, I'll be right back. I need to go check something.
This is fielded at the chalk of the 10. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
Hold up, guys.
Tennessee as they get set to take the field. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep.
There goes Eric Decker. He's at the 40. And they finally do get him, but not before he reaches the 27. A big play that time for the Titans. 51 yards.
There will always be a place for methodically marching the ball downfield. But when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like that and have explosive plays, that's often the difference in winning and losing. Those types of plays that can knock a defense off balance, that'll drive a team towards a victory.
A gain of 3, second down. See if they stay on the ground for second down. From the gun, Mariota. It's brought in by Davis over the middle. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues. The Titans scored a touchdown last year, 72% of their trips in the red zone, tops in the league, and they've got another shot here, 1st and 10. Now a give, left side, this is Murray. And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage, back at the 17. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play, and that'll make it 2nd and 12.
So the myth has been shattered. Every cornerback in the league is not just a cover corner. Some of them will stick their nose in there and make plays exactly as we just saw there. A big loss suffered by the offense after that nice tackle.
Maybe a gain of a yard that time, but yeah, from the spot, actually no gain. So 3rd and long. And the big meat on the D-line, we'll see how they do today.
And I'd hate to be an offensive lineman having to deal with these guys. They come in hungry, mean, and confident. They think that no one can block them.
On 3rd down, Mariota out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. Really good defensive effort. They were all over that little swing pass out to the right side before lost yardage.
Terrific read, better execution, and done with a lot of enthusiasm, wasn't it?
Absolutely.
They saw it all the way, ran to the football, and caused a nice play for lost yardage.
So the drive stalls out, but they are able to put 3 points on the board.
Yeah, just a yard or two shorter than an extra point, but no problems converting there.
Succop now, set to kick it off, following the made field goal. And Seattle now ready to march onto the field. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Hoping now to get back in the end zone on this 4th possession. They begin the drive with Lacey. Some fancy footwork, but not much room to operate. Just up past the 25 and no further. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. 8 yards to go here on 2nd down. Again, it's Lacey. Oh, strong running by Lacey. Oh, and now he bowls him over. And he's brought down after a good gain. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first.
Sometimes those lines that are drawn on a grease board or in a playbook, they come to life out on the field, don't they? And we just saw that on that outside handoff to the right.
That right tackle, he gets excited for that call, doesn't he?
He does, because he just wants to dominate his guy and say, listen, I was the point of attack. I took care of business. That's why you're able to get downfield and add all those yards to your total.
Yeah, really nice gain there. So what will they do? On the ground, through the air, let's see. 2nd and 9. Here's Thomas Rawls with his first carry. And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much, as he's down to the 48. Back-to-back 1-yard runs here, so that leaves him with a 3rd down and 8.
Looks like they're establishing a pretty good pattern here because they've been very heavy in the running game on the last 4 plays.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth. So far, 4 plays in this drive, all 4 on the ground. And Graham's got it over the middle. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. We'll see what they'll do here as they're up against a 4th and inches. Feeling like they're not quite in field goal range yet. They're going to go for it on 4th. Here we go with Lacey. Oh, and I think he went backward. He did. Big Eddie Lacey denied.
No.
On 4th down. And as a result, it'll be Titan football on the turnover on downs. And the coach has decided to challenge this play. He has tossed down the red flag.
Look, he gets tackled forward past the line. Look, right? There, see? Oh, no, that's my pass. I told you the wrong thing. Thomas will stay yeah.
Now a play fake here on first down. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now second down. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and this shows on the scoreboard.
That was second down run for Murray. And again, he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10.
No gain on that run, and while the team is down, there's still time to come back and win the football game. If I'm the offensive coordinator, though, I've got to think about moving at a faster pace and maybe opening things up.
Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. Mike Bennett in there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that'll lead to a 4th down. And they weren't in zone coverage. They were in man, and each man did his job.
And that looked like vintage, old-school coverage, didn't it? Man coverage reminded me of an old Raiders team. They had a Hall of Famer at one corner and a Defensive Player of the Year at the other, and they just locked people down.
Spinning past him. And then he goes with a juke. Excellent work on the run back there, 33 yards. And the Seahawks will have great field position to start this drive. They take over on the short side of the field. Coming back onto the field now. He's over 40 yards here in the second quarter. Been nice and effective for them, hasn't he?
He has definitely been dependable, and really shouldn't underestimate what he's getting done here, because anytime you're on a pace that's going to approach 100 yards, you've really done some damage in an NFL game.
Well, now he's looking just to add to his totals. Give him 11 yards that time and a new set of downs.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
They stay on the ground on first down with Lacey. So a nice job to break the one tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Can I do as many runs?
Partner, I think from our experience together, we have learned that most offensive coordinators are going to tell you, if I'm going to run the football on first down, I've got to get at least 4 yards. They got 5 here. They've got to feel pretty good about that one.
And not much running room. Down to the 32. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 3rd and 3.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense, and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
Wilson now to throw on 3rd down. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline.
What's that so in?
But out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up 4th down. And on this challenge, the refs have to take a peek and see whether or not the receiver was able to dot the I with both feet,
while making sure that he possesses the football all the way through the catch.
So on 4th down, Pete Carroll's going to call out his field goal unit. This will be from 49 yards out. And the holder's going to keep it. He's going to try to run for it. They're not going to get it. They try to move the chains with a surprise, but it's a turnover on downs. It would have been a long field goal. The fake doesn't work out. But clearly that was a design play. I just don't know that it was the right design. Your holder to have him pick it up and kind of be the power guy trying to run through the middle. Everything has to go right for that to work.
You mean you weren't relying on just great blocking to get him through? You kind of think maybe he can help make his own way if he's an actual running back instead of the holder? Yeah, I thought the same thing.
Looking deep down, and that's caught inside the 35. And he takes this one down all the way near the 30. And that one results in 35 yards. So the defense blitzed. A nice job picking that up, completing the pass.
And how in sync was the quarterback in his center on that play? They saw the blitz, made the appropriate calls, got the line engaged because now they know they're going to be extra guys coming at the quarterback, so they got their assignments down pat and kept them away from it. And he's able to step up in the pocket and fire one now for a really good strike.
2 minutes to play here in the first half. Back to Tennessee after this. Coming up at halftime, remember, we'll get you out to Larry Ridley in Orlando for highlights and analysis of this first half. That is, of course, unless you decide to skip him.
And for the record, we do not encourage that.
Going with a screen for Murray. So the screen good for only 2. Now it's 3rd down.
In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed. But all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big game.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Mariota to throw it. He will find Davis on the left side, complete.
What?
It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains. And just a small glimpse there as to why they like this rookie so much.
And that's why they lit up a little bit in our meetings with the coaching staff, didn't they?
When we talked about him, they did.
Yeah, you know, they like his work ethic. You know, this guy's running every route well in the route tree and getting better at it all the time. Really honing his game. They expect a pretty good jump out of him as things continue to move on.
Eric Decker, the intended target. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
But one thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown him a lot of different looks here in the first half. They've come after him. They've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard. The ball comes out, and the Seahawks have picked it up.
The psychology of the game never ceases to amaze me because you would think there would never be a fumble from what we hear from coaches all the time, right?
And how much they practice not fumbling.
Practice it, preach it, talk about it all the time. You would think no one would ever turn it over. Yet they are humans out there running around, and we just saw another one.
Opportunistic by the defense. That one goes for 24 yards.
I don't care how many times you tell the story, it never loses its luster for me. Doug Baldwin, undrafted out of Stanford, and plays like a #1 receiver should in the NFL. I don't care how you cover him. I don't care that his size isn't great. He's the one that typically comes up with the football.
Absolutely. Eddie Lacy, see you later. The 30. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Eddie Lacy with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Seahawks add on to their lead.
Brandon, my man, just one sentence for that one. Clinic.
And that's what they've done. They lead the league in points per game this season, but it's been quick strikeability as we saw on that drive.
I think they're actually intimidating defenses because they're back on their heels right away, wondering where it's going to come from, how they're going to hit them. This group is well organized, well coached, and extremely confident in what they do.
Now Wilson. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more. So they elect to pass there on the 2-point try. Sometimes could prove risky there. It worked out.
Yeah, and I love how you bring up that it can prove risky because if you get it intercepted and they return it, that's 2 points for the defense, but not on that play.
I'm going for a swim. And I already started this.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Now Eric Decker and company getting ready to go again on offense. He's up near 100 yards now here in the 2nd quarter, but his team's down.
Through no fault of his own. I mean, what a nice game he's having so far. They've got to keep finding ways to get him the football. Don't get away from that. Figure out where things are going wrong with the rest of the team.
He'll be hoping to hit that 100-yard mark on this drive. They begin the drive with a run by Murray. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Michael Bennett's versatility, being able to play any position along the defensive front, allows him to make those types of plays. He finds good matchups and gets into the offensive backfield.
And there it works for a tackle for
bananas,
loss.
Bananas. Every time someone talks, it'll be like, bananas. Awesome. Try it. Just pause the video at that one clip. That one didn't pause it.
They go with Murray again. And this will go as a short gain on what?
Yeah. What? I'll put it back. Bye. Alright, see you next time. Goodbye.